Please
Wow,
download
okay.
it on your phone.
Actually,
'Cause
looking
this is
at
the-
Smashers up, their set count is relatively even, 4-3
Oh.
on Jakal's favor. So one set apart right here. This might be the difference maker here to make it 4-4 here.
Okay. Let's see this moving. Like I said, I am a Lucas believer. I am a Lucas enjoyer. So I am very excited to see how this plays out.
All right, some pretty solid percent here.
Absolutely.
Another
getting
player
some-
really getting, yeah, another player getting really anything too outstanding here. Nothing, no win cons just yet. Actually, this might be the win con we were talking about a second ago.
Yeah, absolutely. If we could just gimp with Jakal's recovery here, that could just be it. Especially since Lucas has a lot of tools to be able to do that and a lot of tools to keep Jakal out.
All right. Yeah, still going to be able to make it back. Wolf Flash does still cover a pretty solid distance.
I do like the high recovery there by Jakal. We had seen there that even if we were to recover low, we are going to be put in the blender a little bit. So going for a high recovery there when we were clearly just going for the PK Thunder again was a good idea, especially since it took that stock.
Oh my god, okay. Build-A-Bear ass combo here. But only getting 38% off of it. Yeah, that sounds like Wolf.
Yeah. Wolf is absolutely a Build-A-Bear combo character of, oh wait, this can connect? All right, we'll go for it.
Okay, finally getting the stock right there, using that down smash at 2-frame.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely. Since that was a ledge regrab, there really was not much Jakal could do there. Just sort of pray.
That was a regrab. Okay, yeah, that was a regrab. I actually didn't notice. Nice catch. But
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Alright, really good back. You're catching that jump off ledge, and again, that jump out of ledge habit for Jorna gonna be easily caught by Jakal with that down smash.
Absolutely. Hopefully, we're able to stop the habit in its tracks so we could get a lot more momentum here and a lot more stage pressure and presence. But we don't need much of that presence if we're just able to keep Jakal off the stage as long as we have here.
Alright, good. Saving the double jump.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. We're still staying alive just a little bit longer. Now, just Jornet trying to find a way to secure this stock as safe as possible without Jakal building up too much percent, but unfortunately getting in there with that landing fair in air. Alright, not gonna get anything too much. Down tilt, F tilt, not gonna kill just yet. Still, though, staying alive just a little bit longer. I feel like one more neutral win is gonna be the end of the stock for Jakal.
Absolutely. And you can tell Dronat is trying their best here to try and make something happen. And sadly, Jakal is just keeping them in the blender.
Wait, that might actually be it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that it's starting to feel like it is.
Okay, trying to set up for the wolf flash spike. Still staying alive a bit longer. Tipper back here, not going to be alive for much longer there. Damn,
Sadly,
dominant
no.
2-stock to start things off here.
And I will say, this is still me being a Lucas believer, but Dronin did a tremendous job there. They showed that they know what they have to do in this game plan in this scenario. And it really is just keep edgeguarding Jakal as much as they can. And they were doing a tremendous job of that. But sadly, Jakal had a really good read on how Dronan likes to try and keep them out. And just going from there and just getting back into stage and forcing their neutral game.
Actually, I'm surprised I forgot about this when talking about their set record. It is actually back to even because these two did play earlier in brackets, so this is going to be a run back. How did I forget that? We were talking about upsets before. This was the upset on our mind, but...
Oh, that's why Jakal's so turned on right now. Jakal has to make sure that this run back is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it looks like it here. Oh my god, these back airs, dude. He is just constantly keeping him out of space where he just can't get any sort of gameplay started.
Absolutely. And it's a shame because as we saw in the game one, whenever Dronant can get that gameplay started, it is going very far for Drone.
Okay, not gonna get the back air just yet that he wanted. Okay.
Ooh.
What the hell? Okay,
what happened here?
Yeah, the jab pressure there was kind of weird, but
Ooh, I do love to use a reflector to sort of negate the PK freeze. Just one of those things where like doesn't do much, but you might as well because PK freeze is already on top of me.
right. Now Jakal trying to get a little bit of extra credit on the second stock. Trying to get rid of the stock before that even happens here.
Absolutely. Doing a tremendous job just pushing and keeping him out. And sadly not going to get the 2-frame there. But we are going to hit our PK Thunder again.
Alright, up throw fair. Getting some pretty solid bread and butters here. Trying to take advantage of Lucas actually being a floaty to get some pretty interesting early percent combos here. Speaking of, we're barely dropping that shine.
Getting some nice, beautiful hits in. Not exactly going super far, but going just enough to take it. Ooh, amazing reflector there. Had we not done that, that would have been the stock there for Jakal. So this really is just drones having to figure out, shoot, I need to get a stock now if I want to have any say for this game and potentially this set.
Right, still sticking alive, just having to waste that double jump and immediately biting back with that wall flash. Oh, barely able to not get that air dodge. All right, up throw keeping him a disadvantage. Again, trying to use Lucas's floatiness to his advantage, but that back throw finally going to be taking out that first stock.
Amazing back throw there by Drone Ant. However, Jakal is here with 150 worth of extra credit on these stocks here. So it really is just a blink and you miss it, and Jakal will once again have the lead in stock again.
All right, good forward tilt. There we go. Okay,
Up
finally
tilt.
closing that out. Yeah, finally closing out. That up tilt is shockingly good. I feel like a lot of people do forget about that. Its kill power kind of comparable to Snake up tilt, but you know, on slightly less optimized move set. But okay, forward tilt not gonna get it here. Okay, finally getting some of that PK Thunder edge guard, but again, Jakal's still saving his jumps to just keep himself alive when it matters most. And now, just trying to play a little bit of an evasive neutral. Dronette just kind of whiffing out these fairs, these snares, these PK fires here. But Jakal able to just effortlessly weave around them.
Absolutely. And you can tell that Jakal taking what they learned from earlier in the set today and just using it to their advantage as well. So I do want to compliment Jakal on that. So hopefully we're able to keep that knowledge base and adaptation moving forward as well.
The tipper forwarder, great fade back fair there. Getting that second stock here. Stocks are even, but percents are definitely not here. And it does not look like a good situation to be in if you're Dronette.
Absolutely. This wolf is showing that they are a predator animal for a reason.
Okay, getting some pretty solid percent there. 66%. May not be killing just yet, but still bringing things back to even is definitely going to be a good thing here.
Absolutely.
Oh, great tap! Oh, look at down smash! Yeah, not going to be able to get out of that.
Amazing job.
Excellent stock right there.
That entire game, the two of us were just like, we'll get this game 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll get this. We'll just get it game 2. Because that was just a tremendous job, which goes to show earlier when I was saying that when Dronette can get their game plan in, they take it as far as they can and do a tremendous job with it.
Absolutely. All right, here we are. All right, game 3 here, going on to Hollow Bastion here. I'm actually kind of curious to understand why the stage was chosen. I guess maybe okay, so these were Dronette's bands. So
Yes.
what I'm currently thinking is, like, I guess you wanted to get rid of the smaller stages for that survivability there. You know, probably getting rid of Smashville, maybe Small Battlefield, and I guess try to play on a bigger stage here so you have more space to sort of zone out Wolf, if I have to imagine.
Absolutely. And you can tell that we are doing a fairly good job here, especially with the stage size. But it is going in Jakal's favor, so it is working out for Jakal.
Yeah, it is. With a pretty solid percent advantage and a stock advantage now with that beautiful full hop back air.
Absolutely. Jakal said, "Oh, I'm taking this stock now. I need to bring this back because I saw what can happen if Dronant gets just 10 seconds of advantage. I need to keep this going."
Yeah, especially after how that game 2 ended. You need to just play a little bit safe. Oh, okay, still staying alive. Not sending him into tumble there, so... There we go. Yeah, that PK free is going to be closing things out right there. Only 30% on Jerome's name right here.
Absolutely. This game has gone on for about a minute and a half. We already have these 2 stocks taken in masterclass fashion here by both these players.
All right. Still just trying to play a solid neutral game here. Nair dash attack sending him off stage, but not going to take the double jump just yet.
Ooh.
And the forward smash eating that neutral get up cleanly there.
Oh, that was nasty. I felt that in my gut.
We all did. Seriously. I mean, using the active frames of that... Okay, big whiff right there, but not really seeming to care. Going for another smash attack out of disadvantage there. Or out of hit stun, rather. But, now the ledge shopping game here. I feel like Jakal's been able to make it back from being off ledge, like, pretty solidly.
Absolutely. Watching Dronant play is very beautiful for me. Dronant is such a good Lucas. I'm having a great time. So, still just, even though that Dronant might be on the back foot here, after that last game, I'm not scared. I'm not worried.
Something seems a little bit different, though, and that full hop back air definitely seems to answer it here. With that, oh my gosh, beautiful spacing right there. Closing it out 2-1 right here. Set point right now for Jakal.
All right, now we're going into game 4 here. So this is Jakal's moment to just try and end this off. However, if Dronant wants to stay here, considering this is losers, they're going to have to lock in once again like we saw in game 2 and just bring it back.
Alright, actually, okay, bit of an interesting counter pick here. Because earlier I was...
Bastion.
Yeah, I'm curious, because earlier I was saying that he probably banned a stage like SmashBros because he wanted to get rid of, like, I guess, like, stages that were a little bit too small for Lucas, but I guess here opting for the smaller stage here.
Ooh, amazing job by Jakal getting out of that PK rocket and using it to turn advantage into their favor. Ooh. Now we're just playing the aerial and PK fire game at each other.
Okay, not gonna combo off of that full connected nair, but we're gonna connect off of that nair. Beautiful nair to wolf flash wolf flash there. Oh my god, I don't know, I don't know what happened to me there, but great conversion there, and now Jakal with a pretty dominant lead right here.
This a really dominant lead considering Dronant just took that stock fairly easily. Like while we do still have 60% on the board, that was a very blink and you miss it stock there by, well, not stock, interaction there by Dronant. And Dronant was able to take that and keep it moving forward, which is what Dronant has been succeeding in this entire set and games that we've seen before.
Oh, the Zair trade? Okay, great confirm right there. Oh, wait, what? Wait,
what did I tell you?
The stock was taken. What the hell happened?
What did I tell you? That Dronant will take an amazing conversion, and the stock is just gone.
I actually have no idea what took that stock there. That was ridiculous. But maybe okay. But Jakal definitely still
Jakal's
still playing the
on
back foot here. Yeah, this is definitely still doable for him. People in chat saying that a game 5 seems possible, but oh wait,
I don't know.
Okay, no, never mind. We're still saving that double jump and great stall there, using the up B there to just stick on just a little bit longer, just so you don't run directly into that out smash. Oh, falling out the up smash! No.
Falling out the up smash is a shame, especially when you have this much ground you have to cover for Jakal here. So hopefully he's able to make this back. Or we're going to be seeing a game 5 here in a moment.
I swear to God, I feel like I only see people fall out of moves like that if they're losing.
Oh yeah,
I swear.
the game actually senses it and goes, "Oh, your palms are sweating a little bit. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, we're adding just a little bit more knockback to this move, just to spite you.
Absolutely. We need to keep it going. This isn't a game. This is a soap opera.
There we go.
We need
Okay.
our highs and our lows.
All right, but now 110 on Jakal's day. Pretty much anything will seal up the stock for him, but I mean, we've seen comebacks happen earlier this set from the side of Jordan, so maybe it's Jakal's turn to get something crazy here.
Going for the down tilt of forward tilt, and then we're getting our beautiful edge guards here with the PK Thunder. This is gonna take it.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, for a second there, I know that move has a lot less knockback compared to Ness's. I genuinely thought he was gonna live that somehow.
Oh no! The moment I saw that, it was like I was seeing 5 seconds into the future, and I was just like, "Oh, we're done here. We're going into game 5. We're getting pulled directly into Ness. We're getting the PK Thunder, and we're just gonna lose the stock here." And as we saw, we're going right into game 5 with that.
All right, Jordan trying to hype himself up for this game 5. All right, and here we are going to small battlefield. Again, going going to a completely different stage than I expected here, but I guess
At this point, we just need to stop anticipating the stages.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, a big whiff there with that up smash.
Yeah, amazing punish there by Jakal, but not taking it too far and just using it for a nice little bit of damage, and because we are going to lose neutral there.
All right, fair up air. Not going to confirm it to anything too crazy, but still adding on some pretty decent percent. Literally 1% separating them. Now going back to 20. Now 30.
Ooh!
Damn. It's crazy how quickly percents can just change with a character like Wolf.
Absolutely.
Oh,
and
wait, I think he did. Okay. That was such a free punish, but just barely missing it. I was gonna say, yeah, he didn't have a double jump there, so that was just a free confirm and trying to get a tech chase there, and immediately countering with that back air.
Yeah, that's a shame to be whiffing the forward air, the forward smash, and then get punishing with that back air. But this is just the beginning of the set, and Dronan has shown that they can just take a set in the blink of an eye here, especially with a player of Jakal's caliber. So I'm not too worried here.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
0 to 80. Okay, never mind. Back to 60. But still, 0 to 80 in just one advantage state. Dude, Jakal is a feast or famine kind of player, it seems.
And I will say, Dronan gets these beautiful nair conversions into down tilt and then tons of other moves, and it's just something that I love to see. However, we do still need to take those conversions and get them into stocks.
Okay, amazing tipper fair right there. Finally closing something out here. Jakal's still staying safe with that Angel Plan invincibility and trying to find a way to close things out here. I feel like he's kind of struggling to get in on Jordan here, it seems.
Oh,
he's just a little bit too floaty, a little bit too evasive with these fade back fairs and up airs and magnets. Magnet is actually, oh god, great back air. Closing that out. I was gonna say, that magnet is actually gonna be shockingly hard to punish because if you do release it, it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's -0 on block, so gonna be very challenging to punish there.
That's just one of those moves that just like, it feels awkward, but amazing Lucas and by extension Ness players just know how to use it well.
That was okay. That was probably the nastiest fair bear I've seen in a minute. That was
every time I say a sentence.
Beautifully confirmed. And that's gonna be Jakal moving on to loser side grands.
Absolutely. Jakal is about to reclaim their rightful spot as the first seed, but they're still going to have to win 2 whole sets here if they want to get that.
Yeah, current 5 sets won and losers right here from Jakal, even getting a run back on the person who sent him to losers in the first place. So I feel like I feel like him winning this bracket is looking a little bit inevitable, but see if Fawn has anything to say about it.
I was about to say, Fawn is an amazingly talented player. I don't think Fawn is just going to let that happen.
For sure, but it's the momentum he's been having so far has been ridiculous to see.
Oh, absolutely. Momentum can really carry a player very far. And clearly, Jakal is not a player who needs momentum to be carried far, but it never hurts to have that sort of momentum.
Never hurts to have good momentum. But yeah, no, this this game 4 was ridiculous. Okay, so what?
Ooh.
Okay, now looking back on it, I actually thought he whiffed an air dodge there, but looking back on it, I think he just kind of like fumbled. I don't know what happened. He just kind of forgot to press anything. I have no idea what else to say.
Sometimes people fumble, and that's just the world we live in.
And of course, the PK Thunder 2 going to be closing out to Game 5. And speaking of, that Game 5 was kind of brutal. It seemed like there was a little bit of hope right there, but
Oh yeah,
it just seemed like some leads are just a little bit too hard to come back on.
I had so much hope that I was talking about that Dronan advantage state, only for Dronan to immediately be hit by Nair Bear. It's just like, oh, all right. We don't have to think about that advantage state anymore, huh?
Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit too far off camera.
Oh, whoops. All right. Gotta reel you back in.
All right.
The people need to see you.